On the beat.
Now because we above in a minute. Free money. Eh. She play my head like a ping pong. Dreaming every morning. Waiting for the day I hear ding dong. Then I know I'm on it. Demo alizani all fombo. Kumbe nikololi.
There's nothing easy. Nothing that is good comes easy.
Stand at your stand and never stop at never. Let me.
She got me like crazy. I turn it when she don't like my game. My African lady. She got me like crazy. I turn it when she don't like my game.
Hey guys, I'm Sasha Anjiko, and today we're going to look at the life of the upcoming journalist. There's a stereotype that journalists have the easiest work in the industry, and the work is just stand in front of the cameras and talk, or even carry cameras around and just press the record button and everything happens. But today we're going to take a look at their journey and what they go through, and I hope you guys enjoy. Second year, my last trimester. Well, my life as a journalist is quite fun but a little bit tricky. Every morning I have to get to school. If I want to shoot something, I'll have to have a plan first, because you have to know where you're going to do your shoot, the environment, the number of people you need, the availability, what your basic agenda to what you want to film and you want to shoot. So after my plan is set up, I have to make arrangements with the studio person. I have to book the cameras and whatever I need for the shoot. Then after that, I go to the field and I film. After that, you have to take back the clips to the computers for editing, and you have to export them. And after that, now you start your editing. Yeah, basically that. But I can't say it's easy, especially when filming, because there's so many things that can go wrong, and you have to do so many takes, which takes a lot of time. So if you're not good with meeting deadlines, you end up not giving good work. But as I said, if you plan your time well and you plan whatever you want to do well, then everything will be all right. When this course started in this school, there were limited amounts of cameras and the computers for editing. So you'd find that people are so many, and then they all want to do the same work at the same time. So you find that you can't produce the maximum quality you needed because of lack of time. But now there's enough materials for everything, filming, editing, everything is available. So yeah, another thing is when it comes to shooting, sometimes people are not cooperating. They don't give you what you expect. You know, they become a little bit mainstream. So yeah, that's another challenge I've faced. Yeah, basically that. Journalism has never been easy. It takes a lot of hard work and a lot of passion. You can't do it if you don't have the passion, because it takes like so much of your time, and without passion you can't do things well anyway.
And one of my greatest accomplishments has to be the talk show that I host called Talk is Derek. It has been incredible for me to get that platform, to be myself, to get to interact with other people and to tell their story in a unique way. First of all, I had to reshape my mindset that journalism isn't as easy as it looks. Number two, I have to learn to be versatile. I have to learn to do so many things, and at the same time, you still have to find your niche. That this is what I'm good at. This is what I want to be paying my bills in 20 years time now. So yeah, journalism is easy if you're passionate about what you're doing. If you're not passionate about what you're doing, it becomes hard. It has its challenges. I think everything in life has its challenges, and journalism isn't any different. But as long as you're passionate about what you're doing, you're determined, it will be easier. It gets easier with time.
We're going to go on a short commercial break, which will show you one of the projects the students did as part of the assignment.
Are you a selfie addict? Do you love taking photos? Do you struggle to take photos using your thumb? Look no further. There's a new tool just for you, a selfie stick. You can adjust to any angle you want, extend it as much as you want, and voila, a perfect shot just for you. Just for 1,300 Kenya shillings, bring your photos to life. All you need to do is extend, pause, and snap.
Oh my God, being an upcoming journalist is very hard. Most people out there think it's very easy. All that you have to know is English and be a good writer. No, 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 no. There's production. Production is crazy, and that's what I'm doing right now. You have to be creative every single minute. It doesn't give you a chance not to be creative. You have to come up with productions such as silent videos, podcasts, just to show that what you're learning in class is coming to be practical. In Riara University, they teach you how to be practical because the outside world is looking for practical minds. And we have projects after projects after projects, and it's crazy. But you know what drives me as a journalist student, as an upcoming journalist, is the self-drive. The self-drive that I have and that the school has given me. And yeah, basically that's what I can say about journalism. And I'm hoping to get an internship by May, hopefully. And I don't know, the world out here is crazy. Going to CCTV was crazy, and you know, you just see how much extra work hard you have to do. Challenges, as I said in my previous statement, is that the fact that you have to be creative. There's so much you have to do in school as a journalist. You have to write a story, you have to write scripts, you have to have synopsis, you know that, right? You have to have creative production, TV and video, broadcast journalism. It's all piling up. You have online journalism, you have to go get your own story, create your own movie, create your own commercials, you know, bring your own band. And oh God, trust me, you know, people, when you call them, we have a band, come we record, they take hours. And you know, you have to book. As a journalist, time is important. Time is so important. And if you're a person who doesn't have time management, honey, I'm sorry, I hope you're listening to me. You will not make it in this journalist world. It's demanding. You know how they say that lawyers are always spending time in the library? Oh honey, we are always spending time in the studio. You sleep, eat journalism. It's crazy. But I'm coming to, as I'm progressing slowly in the journalist world, I've just realized these challenges only happen when you're beginning, you know? But yeah, actually I have a story. When I was doing audio production, I entered that room. Everything was so technical. I'm looking at it and I'm like, what? How am I gonna know this? You know, how am I gonna be able to turn on this thing, Logic Pro, Adobe Audition? I was looking at the lecturer and I'm like, no, 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 no. I wanted to quit. But the fact that self-drive has brought me here, I was like, let me do it. Till today, I still have challenges editing. But you know what? Every day is an experience. You keep growing. When you're filming, whatever you're filming, you're going to practice what you learn. And that's it. So be happy and enjoy your school as a journalist, because at the end of the day, even the outside world, they struggle as well. Basically, for guys who are upcoming journalists like me, don't give up. I always wake up, never stop at never, sleep never, stop at never. You know why? I got into an accident a few months ago. And you know, as a journalist, it's all about practical, yeah? In spite being having theories. You carry your camera, you have to command and bring in your artists. You know, it's crazy, and you have to walk up and down. You know how it is. But let me tell you something. If you want to be a great journalist, face the challenge. Face the challenge. Take up the world as it is. If you today want to make a movie, make it. Despite how silly it is, make it, because that's how you don't have half-cooked baked potatoes, whatever they call it, journalist. Okay? Stand at your stand and never stop at never. Let me tell you something. I'm in my second year and I'm struggling with my crutches, but I will never stop coming to school to do my work. Never. Because my brain is what's working, not your legs. Thank you.
I'm currently doing internship at KBC, which is actually pretty hard to get. I don't want to say this, but I got the internship because my dad knows some people, so they helped the process make it as simple as possible. But even then, there was still some hurdles that I had to go through, like getting to work on time, which is at like 7 or 7:30. The latest I should be there should be like 8:30 at the most, but that's if there's traffic, and you know how Nairobi is. So basically, yeah, some of the things that I was taught here were like production skills in video and audio and all that. They actually did help in KBC because some of my colleagues, the people I'm working with, they had to learn the things fresh, which is, I could say, a bit disappointing because I thought once you get the internship, you're supposed to know what you're going to do or have an idea of what you're going to do. So I get to work at around 7:30. Then it's basically my supervisor. He gives us the rundown of what he's seen on the newspaper or yesterday's, last night's news, because I work in radio. So basically we collect yesterday's news. Breaking news is very hard to catch up with, so we just collect yesterday's news or find something interesting from yesterday's news, or we cover a different aspect of yesterday's news. Oh, and we collect something called the newsmaker, which on like tomorrow's show is gonna be the headline or one of the headlines. So we do that. What else? We just come up with different ways to entertain the show and all that.
Well guys, there you have it. That was the experience, the life of the upcoming journalist. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as you've seen, it's not all fun and games. It's challenging, it's hectic, it's emotional. But I'm so sure these guys will make it, and they'll be the next big thing in the industry. Thank you.